It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week I am using this totally adorable kit from Daya. It was, a hot chocolate kit? And there's a lot of pink, not gonna lie, but the artwork is so charming that I overlooked my hatred for pink in order. I mean, look at this. So cute. Look at that weekend. So cute. So yeah, loved all this. Love the date covers. Love hot cocoa in general. And for the longest time, I thought they were like diamonds, like gems, but then I finally found out that those are bricks of chocolate. Adore. Yeah, so it took me a while to figure that out. Lots of icons and flag banner thingies and checklist doodads and headers. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using. Really no need for washi, so let's get started. Putting down the bottom washi as if this were an Erin Condren, but it's not, so this is too wide, so I decided to just trim that a little bit off, just a little bit like that. And then on the other side too, sticking that down and cutting off just that little bit extra, like so. Oops, that didn't quite, oh well. Yeah, moving on. Up on the date covers, obviously these date covers are not going to cover the whole thing. And for some reason I thought I could just stick them down anyway and then figure out what to cover up the rest with later. Sure. Sure? Yeah, no, this was not well thought out, so let's just enjoy my naivete, is that how you say it? As I just, you know, have fun slapping these down crooked and then trying to fix them and realizing that Daya stickers are pretty sticky, so you gotta be careful where you slap them down. Thought I wanted that somewhere there and then thought, wait, I might change my mind later, so maybe not. So let's just hold your horses here and maybe cover these up with the headers instead. And it almost would work, except you can see the tiny little tails from the Y in Day are still visible on some of them, because again I didn't put these down exactly straight, but I also didn't want the little gap in the middle between the date cover and the header, so you gotta pick the lesser of two evils sometimes, and there, done. Over on the sidebar, which is all marked up with ink for some reason, did some whiteout magic and decided to pick my most favorite full box, which was this one. I just feel like it illustrates my soul. I mean, that could be me right there. And then decided to put a little washi tape right there. One that had kind of a subtle pattern so that I could write what month it was more easily. And then put down the bars of chocolate, not diamonds, bars of chocolate. And then that wasn't centered, so let's try this again. Oh, your whiteout is showing. Oh well. And then tried to write December in a font that maybe complemented and kind of looked like the one already there. I also forget that whatever paper Daya uses, it loves to just soak up all of the ink from your felt tip pens, such as, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. Flare? Yeah, the flare pens, right? Yeah, it'll just like bleed. It'll bleed like all over the place. Putting down trackers. I like to align one with the bottom washi for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just kooky like that. And then put one of these little, like, postage stamp edged headers. Yeah. And then put that gold header and like, nah, this is too much pink. I just put little things. Like, it's no big deal if I miss some of this stuff. Just like little habit trackers, you know? Morning routine still going pretty strong, even when I don't check off a day. It usually just means that I missed one thing, and so I couldn't check it off, but on the other hand, that's not bad, only missing one thing out of 6 every single morning. Lighting got weird, I don't know why. And then put a full box on Monday, because I was working on Monday, and then decided to just let my camera do automatic exposure, because I don't know how this outdoor lighting is going to change as the clouds pass overhead, so we'll just have the camera do the work for us. Even if it's a little dark, we'll just leave it like that. I had a tortilla shift at my job. Yeah, and another one on Tuesday. Frying all the chips, frying all the taco shells, all of them, bagging them all, serving people who don't even know what they want. I had a customer come in, this guy. He's like, which would you choose of the meats, like of the 2 shredded meats? And I'm like, well, if you want spicy, this one, and if you don't want spicy, that one. He's like, no, but what will you choose? And I'm like, well, I don't like pork, so I would choose the beef. And he kind of like gave an exasperated like, oh, it's just a simple question, like, why can't you answer me? And I was like, dude, I did answer you. I don't eat pork, so I would choose beef. There, done. People are weird, man. Weird. Wednesday, things to do. Most of them boring. Lots of plan with me things, laundry, changing my bed sheets, except I didn't, and cleaning that I didn't do, spoiler alert. And then put a little half checklist box, I guess, sure. Wanted to get my hair cut and get some glasses, some new frames, because I've been putting that off forever. And then also the only 2 things that I need for a Christmas party are right there, the shoes and the tights. And then I actually found out that I already have the tights, so I only need the shoes. Found a vacuuming sticker, so I put that up by the cleaning. And then tried to put this little sushi cat on the make dinner, but we weren't having sushi anyway, so I'm just like, let's find a sticker that fits. So I put down that one that Linda gave me. I don't know why my camera goes out of focus like that every once in a while. That's annoying. Anyway, some words to live by. Do what you can in the... Uh-oh, I'm running out of room. I wanted to say in the time that's been given to you, or in the time that you have, but all of that was too long to fit in that space, so that I'm just like, do what you can in the time given. So that's what happened right there. And then on Thursday, this is all my pre-planning, by the way, where I'm just like sticking the big boxes where I know I'm going to be working, and so I don't have a whole lot to do during the day because it's all done at my job. So don't really need to keep track of that, because that's what managers do. That's what they're paid for, is to make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do at their job. So yeah, just putting down these really super cute full boxes with all the hot cocoa and marshmallow stacking. Had a tortilla shift and a salsa shift, which is the shorter shift. I actually prefer that shift because, yeah, it's shorter. Then I decided, wait, I wanted to put my weekend sticker up here, so I'm going to have to move where it says tortilla shift, and I can't even get this evenly centered. I don't want to cover up the do, but I kind of do. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. So then I very carefully tried to rip that up, and then thought, let's just put the full box first because it's cuter, and then the tortilla shift under. Since I did that on Thursday anyway, it'll look like I meant to do that. And then before my salsa shift, let's have a real breakfast, shall we? One of the things I miss ever since I started working at this Mexican grill job, that's when I figured out, I'm supposed to write the numbers on the cup, so well, that I really don't get to have breakfast in the morning anymore, except when I have salsa shifts. Then I'll have enough time to eat breakfast, but otherwise, no breakfast for me. And then later, I came back and filled in some things, because on Friday, it was important that I do some things, so I put down these 3 little star stickers that are so cute, and then I wrote down that I needed to cut an Etsy order, and also pack that Etsy order, and then ship that Etsy order. So I put a little envelope sticker there, and then I need to put another sticker under it, so let's peel that up, stick that down, and then put that little spray bottle right there, because then it was time to clean all the things I did not clean on Wednesday, because I was lazy and did not do it. So let's try to clean the bathroom today, and my desk and my table, and change the bed sheets, for goodness sakes. Clean out the sheets, because I use coconut oil to moisturize my skin. But as many of you who use coconut oil know, it kind of gets hard in the cold. It like makes like little coconut pebbles, and they don't melt with human heat like the rest of the coconut oil. So now my bed's just kind of full of these little like coconut pebbles. It's not very comfortable to sleep on. That was probably too much information, so let's see what I'm writing next. Art neat! I went to Art Meet on Thursday. Also bought myself a BTS album because I figured, wait a minute, I'm spending so much of my data listening to them on Spotify. Why don't I just buy the album, and then I wouldn't have to waste my data every day when I'm driving to work and stuff, you know? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta invest in yourself. And then wanted to just kind of fill in this space because honestly, when I start my day at like 6:30 in the morning and I don't get back home until 6:30 at night, there's not a whole lot to plan. There just isn't. So you just need to find creative ways to fill up the space. This is, again, I think I've mentioned this several times before, that the Happy Planner is starting to be more of a hassle than a tool because my days are just so different. By having, you know, like a tortilla shift day with Art Meet, like I plan nothing, like I don't need any of this space. And then other times I run out of room, so I'm just like, getting so frustrated with the limitations of the Happy Planner. But oh well. On Monday, we watched some awesome stuff. Room on the Broom is adorable. You have to watch that if you want to watch something adorable. And then also The Dragon Prince. Oh my gosh, for those of you who were big fans of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I don't know how they kept this secret, but like one of the main writers and one of the producers, I don't know, one of the other Avatar guys, they are now doing this thing called The Dragon Prince, and it looks really cheesy from the previews, but oh my gosh, trust me, it's gonna be amazing. Just try it. It is so awesome. I love it so much already, and I've only watched like 4 episodes because there's only 9 in the first season, and so I have to space them out. Had some planning mishaps right there, so let's just rip it up and pretend it didn't happen. And then put down this big old checklist box. I didn't really have that many things to write down, so I just put a little things header on top of it, and then started to write some things that I did. So I did set up my test bullet journal, and I also set up my traveler's notebooks with my San X monthly planner, because that one came. I needed to decide on how I'm going to use that other Happy Planner, because like I say, I am pretty much like 100% sure that my Happy Planner is no longer going to be my main planner, so I need to find something else to do with that thing, or else just throw it away. I don't know. I feel like such a waste if I throw it away. So that's how things were looking on, I think Saturday is when I planned this. And I'm like, well, let's just go ahead and finish up Saturday. No, not Saturday, because I would have been working, so it must have been Friday. So after work, I'm like, let's go try to find those shoes that I didn't buy and those tights that I didn't buy, because this was still at the time where I thought I needed tights, but turns out I already had them. I was also thinking of getting some new earrings, because I feel like I haven't gotten new earrings in a long time. That might be a lie, but I just kind of feel like it. On Sunday, I thought I'd do a whole bunch of things because it's my day off, and when I have a day off, it's just like, oh, now that I have a day off, I have 100 things to catch up on. So let's just put all the checklists, all the little hot cocoa mugs, so cute. And then I'm doing something at the bottom of the page, I don't even know what, because I'm out of frame. Oh, I put down a like washi strip and then a laundry sticker on top of that, because I knew I'd have to do some laundry, especially washing my bed sheets, because it turns out I only have 2 sets, so if I don't wash the one that's not on the bed right now, I can't change the sheets. Also stuck down that other header with like the stamp edges and put a little planner, and then I wrote study Hangul, which is Korean in Korean, but I kind of ran out of room. And then at night I just needed to put down a few final notes, so even though this is really weird lighting, that's what happens when you use natural light to do your Plan With Me videos. So yeah, this is horrible. This is something I'd kind of like to change. I'm really thinking of investing in some better lighting so that I don't have to use the best hours of the day with the best lighting of the day, you know, to always film, and instead could film whenever I needed to, which is often at nighttime. So I don't know, well, maybe I can find a way to get some better lighting. All the things that just came to mind that I wanted to do, and then I stuck down a personal header. I'm like, but what would I want to do? All of the things I'm always writing down are for other people, or just like, you know, taking care of things, other things. But what do I want to do? I just want some hot cocoa, like the theme of this kit. I just want to make some Chelsea buns. They look so delicious on the Great British Baking Show. Just want to make some Chelsea buns. But anyway, that's how my week turned out. Not super exciting, but definitely super cute because of this Happy Daya kit. So you should check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, this looks like it's it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next week.